Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Most exciting man in boxing. Exciting man in boxing. Led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV.
Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bummer Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellas Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
Man, here, man. 122 pounds and 10-5, man. Watch the Goodfellas Sports TV, bro.
Hey, I'm talking to you. You right there watching this video, waiting for this live stream to start, or just watching the membership video, man, and why you should join the membership. Let's talk about it real quick, expeditiously. We got the 3 levels. You got the rookie level, you got loyalty badges, you got custom emoji badges, and you have members on the live stream. As we get more people flowing in to join the membership, I have members only live chat. That means everybody can see the video that want to see the video, but only members will be able to chat. That's $3. That's a rookie. The All-Star, you get personal shout-outs before the videos, maybe after the video, mostly likely before the videos. You give a priority to reply in the chat. So as soon as I see you, I reply before anybody else. Get early access to pretty much all my non-boxing videos there. $10 a month. Then we got the boxing pound for pound superstar for all my boxing boys and gals out there. Get early access to prediction and most of our boxing content, virtual video collaborations, and open debate. So, you want to pre-record or go live and debate me for a whole video, you got early access to new videos, some of the videos in the All-Star as well too, and priority reply in the comments. So I see in the comments, you get priority reply. No, instantly that's $20 a month. So let me know what you guys think. Don't have a Patreon no more, so here's where you're going to get some of that exclusive content I used to have on the Patreon. Peace. All right, what it do? What the business is? Word on the street. CJ know how to handle this. Get your mind right. All right, appreciate y'all, man. I've been debating should I do this all day, but I did it. We up. I might come back and go live right after the fight, maybe, depending on how I feel. If not, I'll go live tomorrow, right before the right during the last playoff game, or the last, I don't know, because you got the Rams and the Tampa Bay get out of hand, I go live around 5 or 6ish. If not, I'll be around 7:30 again. But I'm gonna shout out the members. Shout out to the members. I'm gonna shout y'all out, man. Mu Ying, my longest member. Then it's not in them. But Mu Ying, Strength Shot 509, man. Shout out to y'all. CVP Jr., Laura Lennox, Detroit brother, my Charlotte brother, Easy Baby. I appreciate that. Donald Banks in the building. Shoot Luther Donald. Do it for Lil Saint. That my boy, that 52. Corey Palmer, George Richard, and Jerk. Appreciate y'all. You can join the membership by hitting the join button. It's once a month occurring. Proud to CVRP right there. See which one worked for you. We need more members like ASAP so I can do some other stuff. I might just do it anyway for y'all. It don't really matter. Need as many members as possible, man. So start off at $3.99, bro. So let me get all this together, and then we about to get the show on the road. I ain't gonna waste no time today. So you just hit this join button right here, and it pop up the options. Got 3 options, man. Custom emojis, man. You get everything. You get member shout out. So get a wrench with the All-Star. So yeah, hit me up, man. Read them for yourself. I do appreciate y'all just for watching. The best way that you could support me right now is thumbs up. Every time you see my video, thumbs it up, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Share it with somebody. That's better than a financial donation. That's how most businesses, blow up. It's by word of mouth. So I appreciate the word of mouth more before you even send $1. No matter if it's 100,000, no, 100,000, nah, you know, it's 100,000. But I do appreciate y'all. Thomas Moreland, salute. Josh Sign in the building, salute. Thomas Moreland always on it, man. I ain't Josh Sign and CBRP. So this tequila tasting immaculate tonight. I mixed it because y'all know I got the Gary Russell fight tonight. We got Ngannou. He's an underdog. Shout out to the Bengals, but Jamar Chase not getting in the end zone, man. Told my parlay. I got another parlay though, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, man. Honestly, if you didn't hear Jaron Ennis, somebody told us on the last live stream, Ennis is going to be fighting in the title eliminator to be the right mandatory for Errol Spence. Now, one thing we do know about the IBF is they're very punctual on their mandatories. So he would have to face Spence in the next, I don't know, bare minimum 12 calendar months. You know what I'm saying? And the IBF really don't play that they really don't play that step aside crap. So when they say Jaron Ennis is the mandatory, if he give, and apparently his promoter Cameron Duncan was on Fred from Barbershop Conversation channel. He said they fighting Custio Clayton next. So him and Custio they will be fighting next, and it sounds like it will produce the mandatory for Errol Spence. Now, a lot of y'all was saying that, that Jaron was ducking old Custio. It should be a good fight, but I just don't think he has the style to be able to trouble Jaron Ennis. Oh, Tom Business in the super chat. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. Never better, brother. Never better. Appreciate that. But I don't think y'all subscribe to Tom Business too. I don't think Custio Clayton got what it takes to beat Jaron Ennis. Okay, I just don't. And I think to beat Jaron Ennis, and I'm not saying this is the execution how to beat Jaron Ennis. I think the beginning of how to beat Jaron Ennis, for one, you got to punch with him. I think you really got to push him back. I think you stand in the middle of the ring with him, it's suicide for 95% of the division. Now, it may be Bud, it may be, Errol Spence, it might be Ugas. I think Ugas got a better chance than people think. I'm not saying he would win, but you got to be able to punch with him. You got to be able to back him up. One thing Ugas do, he gonna position you. He gonna position you, and I don't think it's posture. He backs his opponents up. Some guys, they pass, they posture like they want to be aggressive, or they posture like they want to box and debate you in. But I do think Ugas doesn't posture. He's right there. He's a pressure counter puncher. You don't see those every day. Ricky E, salute, man. The Knicks, what's going on? Y'all want Jeremy Grant or what? Come get him. All right. Shout out to Ricky E, long time subscriber. Shout out to Ricky and donator, my man. So it says Jaron Ennis is set for IBF final eliminator, March or April, return likely. Now, his promoter was on One Stack channel, Fred from Barbershop Conversation, Cameron Duncan. Do so now, salute. You them Cowboys? Is that Ezekiel Elliott? You a fan? You a diehard fan? But he was on his channel and he said that they're gonna be fighting Custio Clay. Now, if you wonder what Custio ranks in the sanctionable body, because Cody Crowley, somebody said that Cody Crowley wanted $1 million to get in there with Spence. With Ennis, Cody Crowley kind of got the style too, but Cody Crowley is 14 and Custio Clayton is 5. Now, there's not a 1 and 2 ranked in the IBF according to boxing scenes, right? Well, I'll show all this in a minute. Let's get through the article, right? So it says news has reached the ring that Rod star Jaron Boots Ennis has accepted the IBF welterweight final eliminator against yet to be named Custio Clayton. As we know, this promoter said Custio. The current IBF WBC title holder Errol Spence is tabbed to further unify when it comes to WBA titleists or Dennis Ugas in the spring. Can we see this? Okay, yeah, we can see this. However, it's believed that if Spence wins, he may move on to junior middleweight. All right, this is wrote by Anson Wayne right now. If you don't know what the ring is, okay, the Ring magazine once was considered the lineal belt. Okay, it wasn't the lineal belt anymore because Golden Boy bought the Ring magazine. Now, this belt that Inoue got on, at one point it might have been the first major. I'm gonna say one of, but I think it was the first major belt. It eventually turned into the WBA belt and it eventually branched off with the Ring magazine. But with Golden Boy, with Golden Boy controlling the Ring magazine, with them controlling the Ring magazine, now it's a conflict of interest. All right. So you see what I'm saying? So you can't be a promoter and be, have anything to do with belts. So that's why it lost prestige. But it says either way, Ennis, who was promoted by D&D's boxer Cameron Duncan, famed for guiding the careers of Kelly Pavlik, Terence Crawford, Nonito Donaire, is in line to fight for a world title in the summer, providing he comes through in this next assignment versus Custio Clayton. Now, I didn't even know the name of the boxing thing was D&D. I think I read it somewhere, boxing, but Cameron Duncan was like the Al Heyman for Top Rank. He managed a lot of Top Rank fighters, even Timothy Bradley at one point before his wife took over as his manager. Okay, so that's what he was. He managed a lot of guys. So people just thinking that, Bomac, some people saying that Bomac messed up Terence Crawford's career. That's not true. Crawford at one point was, managed by Cameron Duncan, who, if Ennis would have went to Top Rank, then Cameron Duncan, it was kind of a conflict of interest there too. So I think they stopped him from going to Top Rank or Top Rank for buying his contract because of Cameron Duncan used to be a Top Rank employee. So it's kind of very, very murky there. Okay, very murky there. You can read if you look hard enough, you'll find it. Ennis, who was a ring prospect of the year in 2020. This year was Brandon Lee. My prospect of the year was my man's Puerto Rican cat Xander Zayas. Enjoyed a strong 2021, preferably knocking out former IBF 140-pound kingpin Sergey Lipies in 6 rounds. A long-time contender Thomas Delorme at 1. 24-year-old Philadelphia-born fighter is now prime for his biggest year of his career to date. Now, Henry, you there? 704 Joe, what's going on? He says, great day in Dallas, second home of the Errol Spence. It's definitely a great day in Dallas, as long as some damn Cowboys ain't playing. You feel me? But one thing about this article is that he getting a title shot. Now, I think he did an interview. I'm not sure who it was with, but I'm gonna give a shout out to Washington Media anyway, because I think it was him, because I was reading it, and it said that he expects a title shot pretty soon. All right, he says he expects a title shot pretty soon, and obviously, I don't know if he got to join Al. Obviously, I don't think he could join Bob while being with Cameron Duncan. I could be wrong. But he says that, he expects a title shot. He expects to fight 2 to 3 years and win a world title shot in 2022. No more games I'm not playing. So, he knows. They already sat there with him and they already told him, like, yo, you're going to get the title shot. This was going to happen. So, I know Washington Media, he from Philly. I go subscribe to Washington Media. He said that Al Heyman been trying to sign Boots for years. And my thing is this. Al Heyman missing on a lot of talent. Al Heyman don't have a farm system. You see what I'm saying? Like in baseball, the farm system is it's like a developmental system, single A, double A, triple A, and basically you develop players, you bring them up. And what I mean by PBC doesn't have a farm system is that they don't scout the amateurs. They don't. They don't scout the amateurs. They let Top Rank sign the whole 2021, it would have been 2020 for the pandemic, Olympic boxing team. You know what I'm saying? All the men they signed. And, obviously Floyd missed out on Shakur Stevenson. That's not to be the dead horse dead. But they don't have it. You know what I'm saying? Or they would have found Terence Crawford. And a lot of these dudes be fighting on the undercards, and they feel if you're not an Olympian or you don't medal or you're not an Olympian that make it deep, you're not worth signing. But not everybody has an amateur style. If you watch amateurs, it's damn near a different sport than professional. And it's not even just about the rounds per se. It's just how they score the fight. They don't score body shots. If you get hit with like 5 straight punches, it's standing 8 count, or they can stop the fight. So it's really a different sport. And like I said before, Al Heyman, if he really about business, he don't have the proper system. Now he can be running 2 or 3 different companies, but when you run a successful boxing business, it's like running the damn Pistons or running the Lakers or running the Knicks. You got to have a scouting department, a department that go out there, scout the young guys, scout the dudes that's deep on the undercard when nobody is there but they family when they fight. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to have a department that manages stuff. You know what I'm saying? Match make, that market the fight, match make, that market the fighters. You know what I'm saying? You got to need that department, that helps affiliate the fighters with Gatorade and all that type of stuff. And then obviously you got the executive, the ball players, the top dogs that push everything through, like Al Heyman, you know, maybe a Tim Smith, a Sylvia. So those 3 layers you got, they don't have that. But you know what? Black people don't like to spend money. You know what I'm saying? They don't like to pay nobody neither. But you got to, it take money to make money. You know, and if he had it set up like that, guess what? Jaron Ennis would have been his fighter already. Everybody tried to sign that kid. He was fighting on Showtime off a handshake. He already signed a Duncan. Cameron Duncan already knew. He already knew. Because if Al Heyman and Cameron Duncan and Bob Arum all come to you offer a deal, Cat Duva, Eddie Hearn, Cameron Duncan damn near at the bottom of that list, bro. Unless he offered real capital up front. This is the honest truth. Only contract he signed was Cameron Duncan. That's it. And that's because that's who knew who he wanted. You know, Samson Boxing is one of the greatest. He's one of the greatest scouted talents in boxing history, bro. Look at all the guys Samson Boxing identified and brought to America. Just not Fondura. I remember Fondura was featured on Eddie Sekback channel before he made the jump. I remember before he even made the jump, he was featured on Sekback. Break a lot of fighters. I will say that about Eddie Sekback. You know, he make a lot of fighters. He break a lot of. Errol Spence has a medal. Do we got a medal? I ain't got no damn medal. Do we? Did he medal? I don't know if he got no damn medal. I don't think he medal. I could be wrong. Be loves. CJ, appreciate the content, bro. Love from South LA. Shout out to South LA, man. Yeah, share with your friend. Tell your friends about me. I got about a paid version of once I buy a paid version of Touch Portal, I have all my stuff. I gotta renew my driver's license, and then I'll do it. If I get to it tonight, I'll get to it tonight. By the next time we go live, or by Monday, I will have all the sound bites that Brandon sent me. Some of them which I created myself. I have all of them. So Brandon gonna resend me the Trump. I know he's busy, but before we really start get cooking, here y'all go. All right, when y'all send me some money, I don't know. I'm gonna do one different for Cash App, Venmo, and Super Chat, but one of them will be. All right, so yeah, he sent me a lot. Shout out to Brandon, bro. Real guy right there. Shout out to Houston in the building. He said they actually called Cameron Duncan. Everybody else was calling them. Okay, so I don't know why they called Cameron Duncan. They must be affiliated. His dad must have, or his brothers must have been affiliated with Cameron Duncan in the past. You know, he got 2 other brothers that fought. The game is on 1st and 10. 14, 50. This must be the first snap Packers and 49ers. But hold on. If you want to join the chat, I'll put the link in the description. I'll put it in there again. But I'm gonna join as long as you don't get disrespectful. I don't know, keep the cussing to a minimum. If not, don't cuss at all. But yeah, so they want to play 2 or 3. So you know kind of where it's at. And maybe Al Heyman has agreed. I don't know. I'm just assuming to put Cameron Duncan in this rotation. You know, it's TGB, Mayweather Promotions, the Money Team, Samson Boxing. Like I was saying, Samson got some of the both. He got one of the best eyes in boxing. He had Benefita. He fought a lot of guys. But, you know, one thing about Jaron Ennis, bro, is to the point where, obviously, if you go back to this article, they saying Spence is going to move up, and the ring does have some inside. I'm out here sweating because I'm drinking. But and it's hot as hell. But it's the hottest room in the house. But they said that however, it's believed that Spence wins, he may move up to junior middleweight division. So right then and there, let you know everything you need to know. Like, you know, if I was him, I would drag Terence Crawford up to 54 pounds too. You'll be healthier, you will be more livelier, he'll look more playable. But you know, everybody know what he about to do. And what they doing with Keith Thurman is they putting Keith Thurman in position to when if Errol Spence do drop that belt and they don't fight, they putting Keith Thurman in position to grab that belt. They putting Boots in position to grab that belt. You know, who else you got? That's WBC, WBA, the IBF. So as far as WBA, who knows? You know, I think like if Errol Spence do fight Ugas to move up, it's gonna be up to Stay Honest and Batuev. And right now, I think Batuev was a top ranked fighter. Now he with PBC. QW was a top-ranked fighter. He with PBC. So Terence Crawford is not the only fighter that's with Top Rank or another promotional company that had to sign with PBC to get the fight that they wanted. QW left Top Rank to get his shot. He lost to Cody Crawley, you know what I'm saying? So he didn't get his shot. You know, but 2F, I think he was a top ranker. I could be wrong. You know, he signed with PBC or he affiliated with PBC to get his shot. This ain't nothing new. A lot of y'all think it's new that Crawford got to go over there. That's the way it is. So if, you know, those two, you know, European fighters, you know, they lower profile than Crawford. They had to go over there and sign with those guys to get the title shots. Even though Qdoba didn't get the title shot because he lost to Cody Crawley, who seen that coming. But like I said before, right now it says however it's believed Spence wins, he gonna move up. Hey, are you gonna move up by the time, you know, because Ennis is gonna have to fight a title eliminator. I'm another eliminator. This is the final, so he got to fight for the belt. So Errol Spence at the most got 2 more fights because the PBC one more fight, and that's including the Ugas fight. So yeah, at the end of the day, then people saying if he don't fight Crawford next, then they're gonna look at him different. You know, then I already know what he's gonna do. He's gonna move up, say he couldn't make the weight no more. And then, you know, like I said before, that's what's so messed up about boxing is not that what's more messed up than they not giving us the best fights is fans are defending the bull crap. There's gonna be fans that defend Errol Spence. That's gonna defend Errol Spence when he move up, and his excuse is gonna be like, well, I couldn't make the weight. And it's gonna be fans that say, you know, yeah, he couldn't make the weight. Crawford need to move up. Crawford, it's the same thing. If Crawford move up and get the WBO, if you move up for the WBC, WIBF, Errol Spence gonna go to the other side, and that's the honest truth.
I love the poorly educated.
And people not gonna hold him accountable. And that's gonna be some people that hold that man accountable. There's gonna be some people that convert and be like, you know what, you got to call a spade a spade. But it's gonna be a lot of people, a tremendous amount of people, like the people from the LDBC, the main ones. Yeah, boy. If he whip his shit out and piss right in that man's face, he gonna be, oh my, this is lemonade from Capri Sun package, man. He gonna ride with it. It's some people that, for one, don't admit that they wrong. Now, some people that's fanatics. If you're a fanatic, bro, I understand. If you're a family member, I understand. But if you call yourself a hardcore boxing fan or you're a casual, I understand. But if you call yourself a hardcore boxing fan, even if you don't identify as a hardcore boxing fan, and you come on here every day, Monday through Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whenever day, 2 or 3 times a week, and you talk about boxing, your page is predominantly built around boxing, you are a hardcore fan. If you make your money, even if it's lower dividends, you are a hardcore boxing fan. Don't matter how you look at it. Casual is ESPN putting on a couple fighters on First Take a year. You know, you have a platform. You can sway the public, no matter how small or big your platform is. It's a joke. It's gonna be people that kiss his ass and they cool with him, and is the ring still gonna rank him high? Everybody know he dug Crawford. And the only thing I could think about is the darker they is, the more hate they get. I gotta call it a spade. Everything Clarissa say get magnified. If she, you know, Ronda Rousey did the same exact crap, but you know, she get praised for it. We know why that is. But Clarissa really can fight. Oh, girl really couldn't. You know that you is good. He said, you know that you is good when you ain't even got to sign no contract to fight on Showtime. They just want your talent on network. Facts. If he could sign the top rank, he'd be over there. Bonzi got Ennis, got a relationship with Duncan. I figured that. But 2F was with Matchroom, I think. Okay, so he came from somewhere else. Keys, 3. Buzz still beat the brakes off Earl at 150 or not, but it's still the same thing. He still move up there. Whatever belt he go for, you know, they're gonna minimize it. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all the word on the street was when he didn't when he didn't take the 80-20, the rumor was that Al Heyman, the one that ordered Keith Thurman for a title eliminator. Don't forget about Virgil, Dallas, Texas, damn deep. Well, you know, Virgil fighting to be the mandatory for Bud next. So some nigga getting slaughtered from Dallas. Don't matter. And I like Virgil. Good fighter, good dude, good hand speed. He got a chance. He stopped every opponent. 154 not. See, hit me up on Venmo. How about that? Cody said he won $1 million to fight Boots. Yeah, somebody was saying, I think it was you yesterday. I mean, it is what it is. Everything got their price. Everybody got their price, but Cody Crowley got a good style. He got a better style for Boots than Castillo. You gotta back that kid up, bro. That's a fact. You gotta back that dude up. If you don't back him up or punch with him or punch and back him up, it's gonna be a long day. The leverage that he get on his punches, bro, from high generate leverage, bro, and punch of power is, when you really look at it, bro, it is Roy Jones-esque. Reggie Singleton, salute. What's going on, brother? I heard that Memphis barbecue is better than Texas barbecue. I just want to start an argument. It was a video of my man's that about this. He do the bus like Westbrook's garbage skits. I think his name is Bubba D or whatever. He was in Memphis and he went off Bill Street. He found a dude with some barbecue. He was like, I'm gonna find that video. I'm gonna send it to you, Reggie. I'm gonna find that video. You're gonna laugh as hell. That shit was funny as hell. He said, "Man, this is the best barbecue I ever had, man. What Beale Street, man? Come right here." I forget the dude's name. I plug him if I remember. He goes to 54. He have to fight. No, Jamel gonna move up, man. I told you, what was that shit in the Star Wars? Order 42 or 49, 44. I already told y'all. Maul moving up to fight Canelo. If that I heard, maybe. Jamel gonna move up, or he gonna fight Costa and move up. You know what I'm saying? And then Errol gonna move up to 54. Yeah, but I wish I could tell you this. I wish I could tell y'all what's really going on, but I can't. Said Jay Petty. He said Crawford or EJ both will. Nobody's willing to going to fight that kid. They going to have no other option. Also, nobody's putting their contender in there with Ennis. I mean, no, unless they Eastern European or they don't have a buzz. But you're right. That's why Crawford probably was talking about moving up. That's why Terence Crawford was talking about moving up, because he knew Spence was about to. But it's gonna be the same thing, bro.
What up, big bros?
What's going on? That's like putting your washer, your dryer on, expecting it to go reverse, and it be going to clockwise his whole career.
Yo, my fault, CJ, for interrupting you, but I ain't see your last couple videos on Spence, and I wanted to know if you changed your mind on saying was he ducking or not, or are you saying he's still ducking?
He got his ass cooked. He got cooked.
Of course, he's still ducking. We all know that, bro.
Oh, all right,
come on.
All right. No, I
don't know what changed my mind. Well, I don't know what changed my mind. At the end of the day, Crawford I don't know what Crawford moves in, but I'm looking from the outside in. He ain't making the smartest business. I don't know what is, but from the outside looking in, he didn't make the smartest business move. But you can't say that he had a bad contract when he made all that fucking money. This nigga was getting bonuses. If they didn't
he didn't have a bad contract. He didn't have a bad contract.
Had a bad contract.
The fights that he was supposed to, though.
Yeah, I mean, we all knew he was. We already knew. I just named, but Batuev had to come to PBC. People forget Qdoba. He was fighting top ranked ESPN. He had to come to PBC. Once you actually look at it in its totality, bro, a lot of these dudes had to come to PBC to get their potential title fights. I ain't mad at it, bro. It's business. This is business,
I honestly
bro.
think that Allen don't want to fight, though.
You said what?
I honestly think Allen don't want to fight, like Al Heyman.
I mean, yeah. Well, if they ultimate plans to cash out versus Canelo or whoever it is, I mean, all right. They projection price saying what? They say right now they gonna lose money on Spencer Crawford. Versus Canelo, Spence gonna walk away if Charlo reportedly is getting. He won 15 is what he asked for the first time, right?
Yeah.
If Charlo getting 15, Spence at least getting 25, 30.
Nah, that's a fact.
So, I mean, if I'm in Spence shoes, will I lose to a nigga all right, let's say I lose to Spence, I fight him 3 times. All right, let's say let's say they get 10 the first time a piece, next time they get 20, and then they get 20. But really, do I really want to even chance making a potential $50 million, or I can get 30 right now and come down and fight him and still make the 30 or 40 or 10. It makes too much sense, bro. I never fought the business of this, bro. It's big. If I can make 50 fighting Canelo, bro, 30 fighting Canelo, and if I win, I'm a $30 million nigga moving forward. I can get 30, and I can pay Crawford his 10 and keep him moving.
Damn well they ain't letting nobody beat Canelo.
I mean, yeah, but bro, if he do, or in public opinion, he win, bro, Spence gonna be rolling in hundreds and 50s.
Fact.
So, bro, I understand the business side of it, bro. I really do. I get it. You know, if they build him up to fight Costa and they offer Charlo $10 million to fight Costa, what they offer Spence? They come to Australia 15, 20. Spence end game is probably 60 or Canelo. Crawford end game is Errol Spence.
Yeah,
That's a
he
fact.
the second top name after Canelo. He gotta
Well,
go
not what's
Spence, and
that?
he not no big pay-per-view draw, but he draw attention though.
But unless you start talking about the heavyweights, but yeah, you know, right after him, it's like who else is outside the heavyweights? Who else doing numbers? You know, Tank ain't
Shit,
doing numbers, so
I know they said watching fresh shit. I know I heard one of the whoever he had on the show said
Rick
I
Glasser,
think it was Rick Glacier.
yeah.
He said Tyson Fury he do good international numbers and shit like that, but other than that, he don't really.
Well,
do good
yeah,
numbers either.
long as he can. I mean, he got Wilder, bro. Anthony Joshua passed up on the chance to be an international star. Think
Yeah,
about that for a minute.
He tight fucked up his career.
He did. If you can make $1 million, if you can do all that money in the UK, think about that. You gonna make Tyson Fury that made $100 million messing with Wilder. That nigga.
I said, yo, if he knew he was gonna lose these 2 fights, or if he knew these fights was he was better off taking that 100 mil. Him and Wilder is better off taking that 100 mil because they both end up losing and fought each other. They fought.
He had to fight Ortiz, and then he would have fought AJ. Like he would have sparked AJ.
Yeah, he would have sparked AJ.
He would have sparked AJ. He could have retired with all the belts.
But I did hear too on the Rick Glacier shit that Al Heyman and them niggas did set up Tyson. I'm at Deontay Wilder. I heard they set that.
I'm gonna tell you why real quick. But hold on, Kid Buzz, salute, blessings, fan. Appreciate the love and support and the cash. Let me pay you my temporary cash app. There we go. But yeah, I heard that he didn't want him to take that rematch, bro.
Oh, Al did?
Yeah, no, he didn't want him to rematch Tyson, which is smart because you walk away with the belt. I mean, it's pride, bro. Pride, bro. It's pride. I ain't mad at it, man. I respect fighters with pride more now than ever.
No, that's a fact.
I respect more than the pride, bro, because these niggas don't fight with pride no more. They fight like they got meningitis, dude. I respect him for getting back in the ring with that white boy 2 times because I ain't gonna lie, nigga was hitting me like that, bro. Man, I don't think Wilder's a mission.
He is going in Wilder shit. I ain't even.
Yeah, Wilder ain't no missionary, bro. Wilder was doing it for the get back. But like I said, Tyson Fury might not be the same fighter because if you was watching that fight towards the end, Wilder was hurting him, bro. Wilder was really hurting him, bro. He was with no stamina.
That fat motherfucker got a chin. He could get up, man.
Well, his father, great grandfather was bare knuckle champions, bro. Bare knuckle fighters. So yeah, man. Salute.
They got some motherfucking chins over there, bro.
He said Texas barbecue like Spence the best.
Spence got a chin too. Spence and Bud. That's all.
He Jamaican. He Jamaican. Of course he go. Unless you Julian Jack. What's Julian? No, he was from the U.S. Virgin. Not Jamaicans got chins, bro.
I ain't even gonna hold you though. Everybody say like Canelo Whitaker be their favorite fighter. I think Bud might be my favorite fighter of all time, bro.
He remind me of Pernell. He got them big ass eyes like Pernell.
Yeah,
if you watch Pernell eyes,
Bud might be my favorite.
He got the
all time, bro.
Don't even watch Pernell, nigga. Pernell eyes be wide open, bro. Bud is the same. If you watch Bud, man, watch his eyes, bro.
That's a fact.
He got that dog like Pernell.
Yo, bro.
Yeah,
bro. I ain't never see a fighter like him, bro.
You wanna know always?
He wasn't my ear. I think Thomas Jaron, if he was my ear, he probably would have been my favorite fighter.
You know what bothered me? I've always thought about what about the fighters that need to wear glasses? Like, dog, you just ass out if you got a box, I guess. You ain't never thought about that shit. Like them niggas don't wear no sports goggles. Like you, if you can't see, you ass out. Think about that shit for a minute.
Plus them goggles off your face.
You ain't lying, bro. You been having imprints around your eyes probably fall out. Like you just
your eyes would be fucked up.
Because Jamal got LASIK. And that's why he had to put off the J-Rock fight. J-Rock started accusing him of being on Pez. That's why J-Rock got put to sleep like he did. That's the one. That's the
suspect though.
Hold on, that's the best build up any fight in the last 12 years, bro. I promise. If you really watch that build up to that fight, bro, go look at Lubin and Charlo press conference. I mean Charlo and J-Rock press conferences, bro. This the funniest shit you ever see. Because Charlo was about to move up, and then Williams started saying you ducking, you on Peds, and So Charlo came back down. Lubin could have had J-Rock could have had a free belt.
Yeah,
running his
can I
mouth.
ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Do you think J-Rock was ever good, or he got
yeah.
her performance?
No, I think he was good, bro. They said he was in her performance. He was training in like hotels with crackheads in it.
I swear, I heard that too.
Yeah, like bro, he one of them niggas. Like he like me. When anytime I was overconfident, I lost. If it was a fight, Madden, 2K.
Okay.
He like me, bro. Like he best when he focused. Like when you got something to fear or you the underdog, he one of them type of niggas, bro.
Yeah, Bradman did say that. He said he used to lock him in rooms where he just have his phone and he just look at boxing matches.
Yeah, when he focused, it ain't too much about fearing or nothing. But when he a focused fighter, bro, he's a dangerous fighter, bro.
Nah, it makes sense.
Yeah, like he like me. Like if I, like I said, if I bullshit around, bro, I ain't focused, man. I ain't gonna really be focused on the task. I might still win, but it'll be like
all
oh
that
shit,
Brad, bro. Like I remember when I won like probably like I was young as fuck, bro. I won like 10 bands from the casino, bro. I probably was like 19. That shit had big as fuck. I'm not even gonna lie.
Hey, my cousin used to hit for 10 on the lottery all the time, bro.
Bro,
and I look like
bro.
I'm like, this nigga be broke. Like he'll hit for on the 10th. That nigga be broke by the 20th, bro.
I'm telling you,
bro. Nigga, this nigga was like, I'm in my 30s. He ought to be 40, bro. And this nigga was like, I see this nigga had 10, nigga take me to the store, whoopity whoop. Get what I want, then like by like 2 Fridays next, that nigga broke, bro. Bro, if I had that much money right now, you know what I would do? I just pay all my bills up, bro, for the rest of the year.
He gambled that shit back, bro.
Yeah, or he was just buying Patron and Don Julio. I mean, I can't tell a nigga how to, but he took care of me. So, Drizzy said can't wait to Crawford next fight. It always fun to watch him get. Oh yeah, because he go for the KO, bro. I mean, what he do?
Who are you talking about?
My cousin. You know when shout out to Chris. He said either certain fighters, bro. Either you got the killer instinct. One thing you go about going for the KO, why dudes don't go for the KO, because you get open up to get knocked out. You got to really know how to close out a fight, bro.
Yo, CJ, ain't nobody like Bud in the sport. Yo,
but yeah, but back in the day, bro, you had niggas that go for the KOs. Used to.
Back in the day, CJ, that was commonplace.
CJ, when I seen that man come out to the Shaka Khan, I said, yeah, that man different, bro.
That nigga Sean Porter was like, watch that one he did. Watch the interview he did with Crawford. After the fight, he did an interview with Crawford on Sean Porter. He said, "What made you come out the shot? I'm bad." He said, "I don't pick the songs. They pick me in the gym." You know, he is one of the. I wouldn't fight, man, bro. If he was light skinned, he had an Errol Spence fight. I can say what I want to say, man.
If
you want to categorize me in the Gilbert Arenas thing, I don't care what Gilbert.
You dead ass. You on some Gilbert Arenas shit,
man? It's true.
It's crazy, bro.
Chris, hold on. Chris, hold on, Chris. I will tear up Lupe, whatever her name is. I'll tear that up. She ain't even married. You called me the little dark skinned chick you was talking about, the one that played in a Black Panther. Boy, man, shit. She probably, man, that shit probably squirt, bro. I'm telling you right now. I know her.
I believe it.
Man, shit. Not man.
But like I was
man, I don't need no.
I ain't gonna lie, Young Miami has been looking fire.
She's ignorant though, man. What she say? She was 12 and what she say? I was 10 in the 8th grade or something. Like she's an airhead, bro. Like it depends on what you like. If you like them, Sadiddy, dumb.
I ain't gonna lie. I like some ghetto bitches though, bro.
I mean, it depends. Like if I ain't I've been around ghetto chicks my whole life. I went to school like where BMF at. I went to school not too far from there, bro. I always see that ghetto chicks trying to stop uppity, bro. But go ahead, Chris. I used to hate that shit, man.
Nah, they do get annoying. They're annoying as fuck though.
They get super duper annoying. Trust me, my nigga.
Tim, Jim, and Bill just ran in the locker room. Like Tim, Jim, and Bill just ran in the locker room. Stop playing with me.
Like, leave me the fuck alone, please. Stop it. You don't want any of this. But like I was gonna say, when he came out to Shaka Khan and stopped Kell Brook, that was the fastest Kell Brook ever got stopped. And mind you, Kell Brook went up in weight where he was a lot healthier and didn't get stopped that quickly by Gennady Golovkin. So that tell you something.
Hey man, Golovkin turned on the turbo boosters. If he didn't, Golovkin was gonna lose that fight. If he let Kell Brook get one more round, he was gonna lose that
bro. But mind you, Kell Brook, as you can see, when Kell Brook had weight, yeah, but
he was beat up by if you really look at it, Gabriel Rosato's piecing his ass up.
Facts.
But what happened to Gabe Rosado? That nigga got his face cut up like Swiss cheese. But like I was saying though about Terence Crawford, bro. That dude, man, boxing hasn't done right by him, bro. The corny stuff that boxing's done is just ridiculous. And that's what you were saying about. Yeah, but what not? You can. He could have done better. He could have done better. But now what you were saying about Deontay Wilder. Yeah, Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury held up undisputed. If they really believed beating Anthony Joshua was that easy, they would have signed. Yo, bro, they had money and they had a bag. They had a bag for these guys. I don't know why Deontay Wilder didn't sign. I don't know why. Because think about it. If
Al Heyman, I'm telling you now,
it's not that easy to leave Al, bro.
Let me tell you this though. Once this guy's career is over and he's going to see how much money he could have made, that's going to be on him. He's a grown-ass man. This man is an advisor, bro.
But no, if you read the contract, boxing-wise, they cannot do anything without him signing off on it.
I ain't even gonna lie. You gotta think how good Al Heyman was 22 though, bro. Look how many easy fights he got, bro.
That's phenomenal, bro. Yo, you turned down $120 million.
Listen to this. Chris, listen to this. Chris, listen to this. They banished his promoter for setting up the meeting, bro. Think about that for a minute. If you read them contracts, they cannot do nothing in a square circle without Al Heyman, bro. If you hear the stories about
that, why are you signing some bullshit like that, bro?
At the end of the day, bro, if he giving you $500,000 to not to fight for a belt, bro, if he giving you $500,000 to
$120 million, let's stop the games here, bro.
But it is what that's before you looking at hindsight. If he make you money, like come on, be honest. What other promoter or whatever advisor would have put Deontay Wilder in that position? Somebody would have rushed him. Like they did Seth Mitchell. I ain't gonna lie, he put him in a good position to win. Most guys would have rushed Wilder. Oh, he's knocking these guys out.
Bro,
rushing them.
Yo, bro, he beat bums after bums after bums after bums.
That's and when can I ask you a question? When did he turn pro, bro? When he started boxing at 20 years old, 19?
Same thing with Anthony Joshua and Joshua was rough.
He was beating bums after bums. Like, he was beating guys tailor-made for him. The minute they mismatched him with Andy Ruiz, he lost, bro.
How's that a mismatch? At the end of the day, that was the third option, bro. That was the third option.
Bro, at the end of the day, they missed.
Bro, that's not Anthony Joshua's fault.
Did they fight Andy Ruiz because he was easy? Didn't they fight him because he was easy, bro? He just had fought 2 or 3 months before that. They probably think
the guy who was as big as him. He fought Dimitrenko, didn't he? And bust Dimitrenko ass.
If they had it all, if they had to do it over again, would they pick Andy Ruiz? It's yes or no question, bro. For that first fight,
they would have picked Jarrell Miller if Jarrell Miller didn't have the whole.
Let's say Jarrell wasn't there. They could have picked the Eggy Cabal. They could have picked shit. I don't even know who was there. They could have picked Terence and Fury off the cop. They would not have picked Andy Ruiz.
But mind you, bro, he knocked down Andy Ruiz and he just got caught. Had he not got caught, that would have been easy work, bro.
No, he did not. They did that because they told Andy Ruiz to lay down. I don't care what y'all saying. You want to know
told him to lay down.
You want to know why I say that, bro? Because he ain't ran out of money yet, bro. Yo, he just sold a new chain like not too long ago. He ain't run out of money yet, bro.
But yo, let's keep it a buck, bro. Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua started boxing late. That's an objective fact.
That is though. I would agree with that.
Yo, but I think
Anthony Joshua would not win a gold medal though.
Yo, my fault, y'all. My fault for interrupting. But
you good?
You doing a live stream for the fight, CJ?
Oh no, I ain't. I'll go live. If I do go live, it'll be after the fight. I'll probably just do a video, go live tomorrow.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna holler at y'all, bro. I'm gonna catch up.
All right, for sure. Yep.
Bro, who do you have winning before you leave? Russell or Maxayo? I got Russell winning.
He gone. Hold on. He said Earl gonna duck. Let me read these. Earl gonna duck Bud because he doesn't want his stack to go down before he KO. But I ain't mad at him. That's business, bro. I understand business. Sugar Short, salute. I'm a boxing fan, but I understand business. Skate with
Me
Calhoun,
too.
salute, bro. He said, "Mash the like button, fellas, for CJ. Y'all appreciate that. Hit the like button. If Boots get you hurt, you can't just forget about it. He's like a great white shark that smell blood. Yeah, because you don't see them. You don't see them. He be punching from the hip, bro. If you really look at it, he can
He
leverage
be
off the
punching
hip.
for the hip and it's fast as shit, bro. You put them shits together. Like, yo, I told you, bro. I was watching the Lip and Nets fight. I was watching a couple fights afterwards. Like, no, not a couple fights afterwards. I watched the Delorme fight. I watched, the Abreu fight. That dude punch hard, bro. He's quick with it, and like, you don't get the same type of leverage like Roy, but it's similar. Roy
Yeah.
got that speed, but Roy got speed power, but
his dad created that style, bro. So I mean, it'll be like Kenny creating the Sean Porter style. Roy Jones Sr. don't get enough credit. I will say that.
Yeah, Roy Jones Sr. was one of the best trainers of all time, bro.
But you only get like with Floyd Sr. and Roy Jones Sr. You and like Kenny, you only could train your son like that, bro. Or you only could train your biological son like that, bro. That's a fact.
They train their sons to be killers, bro. At the end of the day, that's what you're supposed to do. Yo, you may not like it, bro, but back in the day, the generals, if they had kids, the kids got it worse than the other. Because
they would like the shit with like in the olds, like my granddad used to train his son, his kid, my uncles to be, and my father to be like he prepared them for life. But SJ Fish 101 fanboy checking in, appreciate you. Later, Killer Podcast. Go subscribe to Lion Kill. He got a gun channel. I shared in the community tab too. Check that out. CJ, what's good? What's going on? D-Ray Promotions. He said he still got 80 mil. Yeah, he made around 100. I ain't mad at you. But Goodfellas, salute C-Dub.
When he could have made more though.
He could. I mean, if it was a fifth, who all knows? Water made a lot of money. He did, bro. He made more money. He
didn't make more money than Anthony Joshua, bro. Anthony Joshua gonna be rich.
That's why he's
gonna be rich for a long time, bro.
That's why he got a raise, because Anthony Joshua was making more money than him. Because he started making $20 million because of Anthony Joshua, bro.
That's not his fault though, because Anthony Joshua was fighting the fights, and you can't.
He got two countries on his back, bro.
But Anthony Joshua can't, account for that. I can only fight where I want, and people want to see me fight. It is what it is.
Two countries on his back. Any fighter that got a country on their back, bro.
But it goes to saying, black fight fans need to support they black fighters, bro. Like, bro, Deontay Wilder wasn't on that LBBC.
You also need the Caucasian fan too, and you need a little bit of the Hispanic, a little bit of the Arab, a little bit of the Italian, the Armenians, the Chaldean. You need a little bit of everybody, bro. But hold on, Wilder made a lot of money. Go ahead.
But like I was saying this though, at the end of the day, black people we spend the most bread, right? So at the end of the day, it starts and ends with us.
Okay, let me get to these comments. I'll let y'all spit. But Water with KO Anthony Joshua is too stiff. Remember, styles make fights. I agree. Don't be sad. Water still.
I got AJ being him, bro.
Man, bro. I don't know about now. But before the Fury situation, he would have slept AJ, bro. That's a fact. They would have slept AJ. AJ don't know how to. Man, come on, man. He let Usyk touch me, tease me, man. His body language in Usyk fight.
Yo, bro, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Yo, bro, no, we don't talk about this Usyk shit after we done.
Let me say this, bro. His body language in that. I only seen like from round the championship rounds, right? That was out of time. But his body language in that fight was horrendous, bro.
Bro, at the end of the day, when you're dealing with somebody that didn't even get the lead, bro.
Look, yeah, I'll give him a pass for that. He said he had a situation. I believe he didn't complain about it, bro. His body language in the Usyk fight, bro, it really irked my nerves,
this guy's a 300+ win amateur with a gold medal and an undisputed cruiserweight. Yeah, bro, stop that, B.
I'm not saying because he lost. I'm saying his body language in that fight, bro. He need to take Klitschko's advice.
He was trying to figure dude out.
Bro, everybody knew the game plan, bro. And you can ask a monkey the game plan, and the game plan was to push and hurt in spurts in that fight. He was messing AJ up. He was messing Usyk up. I'm not saying he won the second fight, but
at the end of the day, bro, at the end of the day, a guy like that, bro.
The body language. I don't care if he won or lost. If he got knocked out, fine. He rolled over. I'm fine with that. But he was relieved to have that fight over, bro, and that bothered me. Just me personally.
Okay, cool. Now let's look at it from this perspective. When people try to push Usyk back, Derek Chisora did everything in his power to push Usyk back.
And he won.
No, he did not. He did not, bro. In my
opinion.
What? Rewatch that fight. Rewatch that fight, bro.
It was close. How about that?
It was close, but at the end of the day, Usyk figured him out. We gotta give him respect for that, bro.
His stamina did go up. But hold on, let me stay on P. Damn, bro, I didn't even get a notification. All right, hit the bell and hit the bell. He says he had been on this long. I didn't get notifications. Yeah, hit the bell, unsubscribe and subscribe and hit the bell. Let's not forget, Boo's hands are extremely heavy. He can put your lights out with either hand from either stance at any moment. Russell Reed, salute. He said big news for Deontay Russell. He's making a step up fight for Victor Postal on a Cobra Gutierrez card. Woo, that's a tough fight, bro. He knock out Victor Postal, bro. I would be impressed.
I don't think he'll knock him out, but that's a tough fight though, definitely.
Yeah, it is very tough. He said, Curry on the card, okay. But what y'all think about Ennis? Ennis, they saying
he's the goods, bro. I like that dude.
He supposed to be fighting Custio Clayton to be the mandatory for Errol, but they saying Errol, however, is believed if it's believed that if Spence wins after the Ugas fight, he may move up to junior middleweight division.
He's not fighting none of them dudes.
Say it again. Hold on, him.
I'm gonna let him talk.
Go ahead.
Who, me? Okay.
Yeah, you.
Errol not moving up after that Ugas fight. He ain't moving up after that Ugas fight, man.
What you say? You get one more fight?
He got one more fight. I think he do try to holler at Crawford after that fight. It's gonna be a big tarnish to his legacy if he don't move up after that fight. He ain't got no business fight in it.
Where you from? Yeah.
I'm from Mississippi.
Bet. All right. All right. Says you think his legacy really like matter when he got all the writers on his side and a whole bunch of fans? You think he really care?
Yeah. At some point, listen, man. They're millionaires, right? They can live and take care of their family, but it's a small part of them. If you gonna get into it, your legacy gonna matter. Now, what if it matters 50%, 70%, or 20%? It's gonna matter somewhat because here's the thing. Now, I'm an Errol fan. Now, Errol told us. Now, this is what he said. Listen, he said, "I'm gonna collect my stuff on the side of my street. Then I'm going out for Crawford." That'll be if he do that, beat Ugas, and don't call out Crawford. Now everybody, there's truly no excuse. Like, what the fuck you doing? Why you moving up to 154? Then you got to do that. That's unfinished business. That's something he brought on himself when he said, "I'm gonna collect my belt, and then I'm gonna come after you." So if you move up to 154, he ain't did nothing but just gave people that say, "Hey, you running from Bug."
What's your name, bro?
The big ammunition. Junebug.
Junebug. Ever since Errol Spence told Terence Crawford to win a belt, you had to have your attendance up to see that, hey, he got that belt against Jeff Horn quite easily. He got the belt. Why not then and say, "Oh yeah, you got the belt, let's fight"? Why not then? Because at the end of the day, he just acclimatized to the division. So you still there and you still got some legs under you. Why not beat up on this guy who just moved up? I use my size. I beat him up. I never have to think about him ever again. But why keep letting him get more fights and more fights and more fights and knock out every welterweight that he fight? Come on, bro. That makes no sense, bro.
No. You said it don't make no sense, but this is where you missing the business of boxing. Then let's look at those guys' timetable after that. Now let's look at CJ for a second. Let's say CJ want to get on there and debate another YouTube channel, right? But he got two other YouTube. Let's say he got Trio. Let's say he got all other kinds of people box. Word if anywhere, champ side, anything, and they lined up, and that money is guaranteed. You got to take care of your business first if you've already made them other obligations. Terence Crawford had other obligations too. He fought Amir Khan. He'd fought other per peoples too. So you got to look at the time frame. Not only that, the pandemic, the car accident. You got to look at the time frame too. I mean,
the car accident was wholeheartedly his fault. No,
we make mistakes too.
But don't say, well, listen, you can't sit up there and say the man didn't plan to go out that night and say, hey, listen, I'm finna have a car accident and kill myself. And
He should have never been on some nigga shit, Junebug. He should have never been on that nigga shit. I understand that, bro, but he could have been on that nigga
but
shit,
it
bro.
happened, bro.
I feel you.
Everybody make mistakes, bro.
Then let me get some. So after that, the pandemic happened. Ain't nobody
That's
was
true.
finna make that big of. Ain't nobody finna make that big of a fight when you can't fill that stadium during them pandemic.
That's a fact.
time. So let's look.
That's a fact.
Let's look at the time. Let's look at the time frame now. So I'm saying like, and man, you gotta look at it now. If you Errol, right, or you Bud, and same thing now, Bud already suing Bob now, saying he can't get the fight, man. So let's throw in that factor, right? That's the X in the equation. Not only that, so that's the X in the equation. Then also, when you tell me with my name, PVC gonna take care of me, I'm guaranteed to get $5, $4, $6 million to go knock off Sean Porter and Mikey Garcia too. Yeah, I'm gonna go get that easy bread before I go there. That's and one of the men on this panel gonna do that. Let's think about it now.
Okay, but how was it easy bread when he went life and death with Sean Porter? That's not easy bread at all. When he could have fought.
You said that's not easy bread, but he won. Listen, let's talk about
that's not winning.
But it was easy to be.
That's
made,
not easy
though,
bread. That he could have lost.
Bread. It is easy bread if he was able to easily make that fight. Come on now. We all know that the negotiation between Earl Spence and Crawford gonna be hectic, right? Who gonna be the B side? Who gonna get this? We know that's gonna be a hectic conversation especially when you got Bob Aaron and Terence Crawford on that side. You're not gonna be able to make that easy cake like you could for Sean Porter. You could either make that Sean Porter fight, right? If me and you doing business, right, and tonight I say one thing, then Wednesday I say another thing. In about another 2 weeks, if I keep that going on, you gonna say, man, I ain't got no time for this thing. I'm finna move on and start dealing with CJ.
I feel you.
Right?
Yeah, I feel you. My thing is
I understand what you're saying, but we just if we had a commitment for him to take that fight right now, we wouldn't even be.
My thing is, yo, if once you get a belt, then the smoke shall commence, bro. Stick to that, because on some real talk, you made it tougher for yourself. Now people are consistently bothering you. And sure, we make mistakes, but at the end of the day, you being an athlete and knowing how much money you command and how much stuff you can lose every one night, bro. That's your fault. Let's keep it a buck. Floyd Mayweather, Adrian Broner, Gervonta Davis has all done some boneheaded shit, bro. Let's keep it a buck. But they've never done something that would physically harm them to the point like Errol Spence did, because they knew they at least had some sense to say, like, yo, bro, if I mess this up, bro, I'm done for life. And mind you, Errol could have been done for life, bro. So at the end of the day,
people make mistakes, bro. I'm not gonna harp on him making a mistake with a car, bro. It shit happens, bro. Like I'm gonna say
I feel you. I feel you, but yo, I can say if it was a mistake, if it was just he wasn't involved with some street dudes and alleged all
he said that's not true. He said it's not true. So
cool.
But you saying, but okay, I get what you're saying. You talking about for us the drinking. But man, any one of us can wake up tomorrow, man, get ready to run to the grocery store, man, get in a car accident, man. That one right,
and it can be game over. It can be game over. But we're not playing with Ferraris and cars, and we don't have substance.
Well, I'm not gonna
with that.
I'm not gonna harp on him being in an accident, bro. It is shit.
No, me either.
About that. Hold on, let me read these. He said, Jay Petty, no, let's not forget. Okay, I read that. He said Russell Reed said, "Salute, what's going on, Russ?" He said boxing new. Oh,
you read
okay. That. I read that. Yeah, I'm already down. He said it don't work like that. He said, was Mikey Garcia part of the process to clean out the side of the street? It was a business move.
Yeah.
You know it.
But at that time, man, y'all, they forget, man, at that time, everybody felt like, man, Mikey was one of the best boxers, man, and just a strategic boxer, man. At that, Mikey was undefeated at the time. Let's not act like Mikey wasn't a big name.
Mikey should have fought Vasily Lomachenko when he did it. So
you know why he didn't. You know why he didn't.
At that time,
At that time, man, yeah, exactly. At that time, man,
At that time, I remember saying to myself that Errol was going to dog walk him, and I was disappointed in Errol for not stopping him, bro. As good as Mikey was,
hold on, fight Lomachenko for $1 or fight Errol Spence for $100,000. That's basically what it was.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, cool, but at the end of the day,
you can get drugged either way it go. I'd rather get drugged for $4 million instead of 2.
He probably made like 10.
That's fine. I feel you, but it was an unnecessary fight, bro. In the whole
his bank account say different. I guarantee you that.
Yo, bro, I understand.
Let me ask you a question. If you can get $1 million for making if you get $4 million for making a layup, you get $1 million for making a 3. What you gonna do?
I'm late. That
or 5, or you get 5 for making a 3. I'm gonna take that for sure. 4 for sure.
Yeah, but like I was saying is this though. I agree wholeheartedly with both of you about business. We're all in agreement with that. But my thing is, if Errol Spence would have said this, yo, let me just clean up my side of the street, cool. Once I clean up my side of the street, then we'll talk. We don't have this conversation. You can't just say,
"Well, it's not going to happen." Spence, listen, bro. Listen, if it's not clear by now, if people can't see it by now, with all that's happened right now, Spence, not only Spence don't want to fight, he don't want to fight because at the end of the day, bro, if Spence wanted to fight and Crawford wants to fight, the fight would have happened 3 years ago. Spence do not want to fight. The PBC don't want to, the PDC, the Premier Ducking Champions, they don't want to fight because everybody else at PBC done lost it. First it was the guy that's fighting tonight, Russell. He lost it against the top rank against Lomachenko. Then you got Deontay Wilder.
But there was some dubious circumstances with the Russell and Lomachenko fight.
I don't care about
a lot of people don't know.
Bro. All I'm saying to you is that he lost the title. Okay,
that is true. That is true.
They took it from PBC. They took Deontay Wilder. But 3 years ago, the only guy left.
Hold on,
3 years ago, you missing the point that Bob said the fight needed to be marinated. Now, see, you be forgetting certain things. 3 years ago, Bob said the fight needed to be marinated.
I'm forgetting nothing, bro. All I'm saying to you is that if you don't know by now that they don't want this fight, then something is wrong with you, bro. Okay,
bro.
It don't take a genius to figure out what's going on. You see, laid out. This has been going on for 4 years straight. Okay?
You must forgot about
excuse after excuse until now. You got to the point where you got Tim Smith coming out and saying something so stupid that if I was him, I would have been embarrassed to have to come out there and say something like that. It's like, I mean, damn. Oh, there's no money in this fight. The biggest fight in boxing, there's no money, but you're gonna put on Thurman versus
Barrios had a pay-per-view. Really?
That ain't got nothing to do with
You're gonna put Ortiz and Martin on pay-per-view. 25,000 sold.
That ain't got nothing to do with Errol Spence, bro.
They don't want to
say.
fight,
You
bro.
keep on forgetting. Bob Aaron said the fight needs to be marinated. You keep forgetting. Terence
it's a conversion of ducking. Okay, Bob Aaron got nothing to do with it. Bob Aaron's out the picture.
Yes, he does. He is promoter. You must be slow as hell,
promoter.
Man.
He's getting sued. He's getting sued by. He's not the promoter anymore.
He getting sued.
He was saying TBE. He was talking when he was talking when Terence was promoted by Bob Aaron.
They're just saying that because that's in the past. We're talking about now.
Hold on. Okay, let me read this. Rodman say making excuses for the next man must be exhausting. 1/18 Spence told January 18th Spence told Crawford to get the belt. We can fight. 5/18 Spence switched up to cleaning. So appreciate you.
Ridiculous by now. I mean, come on, man. I mean, it's embarrassing. I mean,
so hold on. Junebug. So if he don't fight, if they don't make the fight next, he move up like the article say. He fight Keith Thurman. Then like where you go from there?
Now, once that happened, now you got this thing. Will say, hey, Spence don't want to fight.
Bet I'm fine with that.
Nah,
I'm fine with that.
I don't got to jump off the cliff to know that you're gonna die when you drop at the bottom. Nah. I already know the deal. Okay.
Yo, you funny.
Spence ain't gonna get in that ring with Crawford unless we drag him in there kicking and screaming.
You must just start watching boxing like
the
a year
whole
ago.
time. That's
you must just start watching boxing a year ago, okay? Bro.
You must just start watching boxing a year ago. You must don't know it's a such thing as promoting. Terence Crawford, bro. What the fuck he was putting in the ring? Bob couldn't even get him the Manny Pacquiao fight, and Crawford been chasing that ever since he was 12.
I don't want to hear nothing about Bob. Bob is not my God. He's your God, okay? He's the LDBC God. He's not my God, okay? I don't want to hear nothing about no Bob Arum, okay?
But bro,
at the end of the day,
Bob
if
Arum was
Terence,
Terence
I don't care what Bob Arum does. It doesn't matter what Bob Arum does. If
was his
Spence don't want to fight, the fight is not going to happen. I don't
bro,
care.
he was his promoter, bro. Come on, now how you that's like saying you're a LeBron James fan but don't know he played for the damn Lakers, bro. Bob was his promoter, bro.
You understand how boxing works, bro?
First of all,
Terence Crawford is not Terence Crawford.
All right. Let's see if you talk. You can rebuttal.
Terence Crawford's contract is not like the PBC contract. Let's get that straight, okay? Terence Crawford had Bob Arum paying him $1 million bonus if he doesn't get this fight. He's paying him $4 million a year, guaranteed. For each fight, he's paying for the fight, $4 million. He had Bob Arum over the barrel. Why do you think Bob Arum was so bitter talking about, I can make him a house? I mean, Bob Arum was right. He's paying Terence Crawford millions because, as he says himself, he could have bought a mansion in Beverly Hills, all the money he's paid Crawford. Now, yeah, that's how bad Crawford had Bob Arum. But at the end of the day, it's not Crawford's problem if Bob Arum can. If somebody take a Rolls Royce and throw it in your lap and you don't know what to do with it, that's your problem. Okay? It's not the Rolls Royce problem. Okay.
So make it make sense, bro. So why is Bud suing him now then? If from what you're saying, why
it's a breach of contract? It's a breach of contract.
Because first of all, Crawford is the real one. Let's get that straight. Crawford, you see, the more I see this guy, the more I respect his intelligence, man. He's not like you guys out here talking about, I'm going to get out of the contract early because I don't like the way. Mayweather didn't do that. He didn't jump out. He didn't breach his contract. You can't breach a contract and then sue somebody for breaching the contract. So if you're going to sue somebody for breaching the contract, you have to honor your contract, and then you sue the other person for breaching the contract. So all these fools out there talking about, he stayed with Bob Arum. Why didn't he just leave Why didn't he just leave like Mayweather did? Mayweather bought himself out the contract. Do you think Bob Arum was going to let Crawford buy himself out a contract again? Another Mayweather? No, he's not going to let that happen. Okay? So Crawford had to honor the contract, and that's what he did. And then he sued
explain
Bob
it to
Arum.
me. So what is Bob? What is Bud suing Bob for again now?
Breach of contract.
He didn't. He had a fight. He was supposed to have 2 fights. He didn't have. He only had 1 fight that year, and he's suing for that money, which is the right to sue for that money.
And he basically suing for defamation too. But hold on, Jay Petty said he's going to beat the brakes off Clayton. Yeah, Clayton just said if Clayton do win, he gonna have to box the fight of his life. He said, "I don't work that way. Please stop." He says, "Sean." He said, "I read these already. I don't know. I'm agreeing with." Was Mikey Garcia part of the process? He said, "EJ Rec is the same as Benavidez lost his belt for the white. You gotta live your life like a fighter." 2 G's up with the Bruce Leroy is a guy talking black. I don't know. LL3. Juan said rumor has the accident with Spence was running from Bud, left alive. Sam F overhand said at the time everybody thought Spence was going to kill Mikey. I sure did. Mikey was the bag season. He said 704 Joe. Again, Errol was not trying to KO Mikey. Okay, you believe that one. I thought Spence was going to KO, but Mikey did absolutely get worked. Gunzinger slack. You see the Bengals, boy. I wish. Well, Ryan Tannehill. They beat Ryan Tannehill, but I thought that Jamar Chase needs to give me a touchdown. That didn't happen. Erica Spence was trying to. He played well today. They was behind most of the game.
I told you, CJ, on Twitter, they weren't gonna pull Ryan Tannehill. That was me.
They should have pulled. They should have. Oh, that's you. I can put a fake. But I mean, they should have pulled his ass because he threw. What was the last pick? It was the last pick he threw. It was
tipped in
yeah. That Joe Burrow pick. That was a pick. I don't care what nobody said. But the Bengals got away because they right guard jumped off sides in one of them plays though. But hey,
but the pick. That Joe Burrow, man, that wasn't a pick. Did you see the tip of the ball hit the ground?
I think he had control of it, so I'm fine with it, bro. That was legit. He had control of it. He can hit the ball. If you hit the ground and you catch it simultaneously, you got control of it. It's a pick. But laugh my ass off. Erica Spence trying to kill Mikey.
Don't you have to have full control while going to the ground and the ball?
Yeah. You do. He said on TV. He said on TV it had to be. It said on TV the rules guy said if it's simultaneously, it's fine. It was a pick. I'm fine with it being a pick, bro, because by their rule book, it was a pick.
But
So
see, they
I'm
don't
fine
change
with
the
it.
rule.
But he
Deontay,
did.
the
They be
But the
changing
guard,
the rules
hold
all
on.
the time, bro.
They always change the rules all the time. But the guard jumped offside for Cincinnati anyway, so it evened out. He did that right guard. I've been pulled him off, man. He was a bruh. He came to work, but he ain't come to work. We used to have that saying in the gym: "You came to work, but you ain't come to
You didn't
work
come to work
at all, bruh. He
at
came to
all.
work. He ain't come to work." He said, "Dude, Spence do want to fight 64." He was saying 80-20, bro. 60-40 was like 2021. He said this dude sounds like Canada people on South Park. Can't damn, he trying to go. I don't know which one y'all talking about. 50-50 duck rabbit season, but Crawford pound for pound. Crown. Say, oh yeah, D-Ray, it's a business. Bud don't sell. So I don't agree. Bud don't sell. That's a big lie, bro. If Bud didn't
It
sell,
don't
he'd be
sell
like,
though.
Bud don't sell.
704
Bud,
Judge.
hold on. Let me say this. If I'm gonna switch to Wilder and Big Baby for a minute. But if Bud don't sell, then he would have been in a small room fight with Lomachenko. That's a fact. That's a fact. He would have been religiously fighting in a small room.
Their God, Bob Arum told them that, so of course they're gonna believe it. What else are they gonna do? That's their God.
DSG versus Bud, no title fight. No way. GSG is scared of Bud Crawford, bro. His daddy ain't, but he is. 704 back season. He said,
you can't really trust people that worship a white man on the cross, bro.
Jesus Christ. Jesus.
oh my God, bro.
Yo, something wrong with you hilarious. Wow.
Oh, I
love the permanent education.
Okay, let me finish this and I'm gonna switch to Big Baby and Wilder. Spence fans care too much about Spence making smart business moves while Crawford fans just want a big fight. And like I said, it's a business. My boss loses money on me when he misbid a job. It's not my problem. That's true. Michaela, exactly. Hope I said that right. Javier says it's always there you go. My correction guy. He said it's always a business when the other fighter is actually a threat. It is. I've seen it too many times, Sam. If it happens, dude is slow. He said the IBF Ernest say IBF will mandate boost mandatory before the Crawford. No, it's fighting Custio Clayton's promoter said on Fred channel. Unifications don't trump mandatories. It goes to a vote. What's his name again? Mike KL. All right.
Michael,
there we go. I just heard WC is going to mandate Thurman and boots.
Micah L, man. Not Micah. It's Micah L.
Oh, there we go. We're not gonna fight about.
Yeah, Micah L.
He said, "See, what's up? The fight on? Yeah. The fight. Somebody fight out. I'm watching the Packer game on my TV. I got to put the fight on my computer. Spence got one pay-per-view equals all Bud pay-per-view. What one pay-per-view equal all his pay-per-view sale? 350.
Who's saying all this?
Spence pay-per-view, that 350, I'll give him 350 versus Mikey, but he did 200 versus Sean, and then what they say he did versus Danny? Because that's Sean number one, right? How you gonna do more? Come on, that's Sean number, bro. He did 200, but you want to say 350? Believe what you want to believe. Them numbers came out the next day.
How are you a cash cow with 350,000 pay-per-views? Don't cash cows usually
They said
have
Danny did 250.
Million?
They said Danny did 250, which I don't believe.
Yo,
he said that again. He said Francis Ngannou fight tonight. I'm watching. I started to bet. I was gonna bet on the other guy until I found out he was the underdog, and then my bad. There we go. That was a mistake. But the other guy that like Anthony Joshua and Ngannou fighting, his coach is Ngannou's ex-coach. I watched it on ESPN, so he's somebody in trouble. Yeah, he was the other guy. What's his name? Kane, Gang, Shirley, whatever his damn name is. His coach was Ngannou's ex-coach. Cyril Khan, whatever. Cyril Kane, his coach, Cyril Kane coach is Ngannou's ex-coach. So I stayed away from that one. I think Ngannou about to lose. I'm pulling for him, but fake Anthony Joshua, like he a problem, bro.
Yeah, that's funny. Highlights. Can you go up?
Hold on. I missed it. Hold on. It's something about Bob Arum said he willing to put Big Baby Big Baby Anderson in with Deontay Wilder at the end of 2022.
That's too okay. You miss it. Go up.
I miss it again. I'm drinking though. I'm drinking Respado Hornito. So there we go.
Okay.
Thank you.
Errol, right there. No problem.
Appreciate it. So
I got that guy could fight, man, but I think that's still too early. Wilder is still dangerous, bro. Let's not play them games. That Jared Anderson would have to. Hey, bro, that right hand's still that right hand, bro.
You ain't lying,
though, bro.
Well, his history shows it's gonna land. It's landing in every fight.
Yeah, bro. Though that right
Except
hand
for
is
the
not
Tyson
landing.
Fury
last
rematch.
3 fights a couple of times, but I didn't help him in here.
I mean, Tyson Fury is a different animal.
But you gotta remember, Tyson Fury got up at 9, bro. There was if he would have slipped or something like that, Deontay Wilder would have.
If a dog got a square. If a dog got a square ass, it shit bricks. So if you could say if all day, you could say if all day, but at the end of the day, we all
same
know
level as a Deontay.
3 fights in a row, bro.
Lost. End the story. I feel you. But Jared Anderson has not fought anyone on the same level as Deontay Wilder. I'm telling you, that right hand is still that right.
What level are you talking about, man? What level?
What
Wilder
level?
Fighting on that Jared Anderson can't fight on. What level are you talking about?
We have to see it. Like who's Jared?
I want you to tell me, bro. Tell me the level. I want to know what level you're talking about. What is
Luis Ortiz? What you mean? He ain't fought nobody.
He hasn't even fought a guy on the level of an Ultra Spilker, bro. I'm telling you this now. This kid is a very good kid, but I think it's a banana skin because a lot of people think Wilder, he's probably on the other side of his career because he took a tremendous beating in those 2 fights, those 2 knockout losses, right? Yeah. But that right hand, still that right hand. And that kid hasn't fought anyone like Wilder. Like, we have to at least give him account for that. Has Wilder fought, fought the cream of the crop? No. But that guy's still been champion for a long time.
Who is Anderson sparring? Who's he sparring?
He's allegedly he knocked out Tyson Fury in sparring.
Okay.
That's
Tyson Fury.
It's not a real fight, bro.
Tyson Fury also dubs him to take over the division as well too.
So
we have to understand. Anthony Joshua beat up Tyson Fury in sparring. He even said it himself.
Hold on, let me say this. He says Mike Tyson was this is Bob Barrow. Mike Tyson was a tremendous puncher who didn't show much boxing ability. Jared has
so much.
Hold on. Let me read it. Can I read it? I just want to read it. Let me read it. Bob Barrow said, hold on, let me start off from the beginning. He said, quote, yes, that's what I really believe he will be. Errol said, when Tyson Fury hangs up the gloves, Jared will be in the pole position to become the next great heavyweight. He said, quote, Mike Tyson was a tremendous puncher who didn't show much boxing ability. Jared has shown boxing ability and power. He reminds me more of a young Muhammad Ali than a young Tyson. Mike Tyson.
Bro, this guy, he's on his way out, bro. No,
but wait a minute, man. Why is Jared Anderson signed with Bob Arum? Why is he signed with that Bob Arum? He should leave. Why is he doing there? He should go to PBC. What the hell is he doing with Bob Arum, bro?
Why should Corey Stevenson?
Bob Arum ain't got nothing to do. Bob Arum ain't got nothing to do with Anderson to make it fight to be better than one. That's like with Crawford, right?
You said what's that again? Repeat it.
I was saying, so I mean, it don't matter if he signed with Bob Arum, right? Because Jared Anderson can do what he want to do, right? Because that's the same thing we just said about Crawford, right? So he said, why is he signed with Bob Arum?
Well, Crawford free now. Oh, shit.
It was a joke, boy. You missed it, so forget about it. Just keep it moving.
No, he just said. I'm saying he said why he signed with Bob Arum. Like
it wasn't. Bro,
he was a joke.
It, man. You didn't get it.
He's sarcastic. He was really being sarcastic.
Thank you. The foreigner, he just don't understand.
Yeah,
foreigner. He caught you foreigner.
Yo. In that case, Thurman is a cash cow with 600,000. Yep, that makes more sense. That makes more sense because
they said Thurman did 5. That's what I looked up, but I could be wrong.
But
it didn't look who he fought, man.
I don't know.
He said, hold on. Ernest Terry said, "Could Deontay take Jared punch?" I think Deontay proved that he could take a punch. Nah, I mean,
out of that 500,000, 480 was Pacquiao.
That's
you
a
ain't
fact.
lying. You ain't lying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't lying. Because people hate to Keith Thurman at that time. Keith Thurman might be one of the most hated fighters that was beloved in turn. At least he was always honest.
Floyd Mayweather fault, bro. That was Floyd Mayweather.
I mean, you got whoever it was, bro. But he's always been honest, though. Keith Thurman he said, "What about fighting Godzilla?" Now, Godzilla, he's the mandatory but I'm gonna give up my belt to fight Kong because Kong brings. You like I respect this. Keith always keep it 100. I respect Keith, dog.
I respect. I do.
I respect him to a certain extent. He keep it real. I will lie. Keith tell you straight up. Remember that Mexican got pulled up on Keith? That shit was the that was the funniest moment in boxing history. And he started doing that. He ducked down, saying, "I ain't ducking nobody." When you got 5 foot tall Mexicans pulling up on pulling your car, bro, you get no respect. You get no play in this ride. That Mexican came up to his kneecaps, and Keith not tall at all, bro. I don't never look. If I was short, man, my life would be over with. I wouldn't have no women.
Why you say that, bro? Why do you say that, bro?
Like, bro, I ain't the best looking nigga in the world, but if I was short and like average nigga, it'd be a rap.
I don't know, man. Look at the baby. Look at the baby, man. The baby knocking niggas out with one punch. He had knocking women out with one punch.
That's a fact, bro. That's a fact.
He knocking everybody out. I said that he was rapping. And he just touched the nigga chin. That nigga just collapsed. I'm like, I was fighting this nigga,
bro.
Chris Brown, the only one person that's tall. Everybody else that everybody like is short.
But yeah, that's true. But they got millions and they entertain. I remember. Look, I'll tell you a story, bro. This dude asked us to do security at the gym for Plies. I was like, man, I don't do security. So they came back to the gym on Monday when I was younger. They said, man, this nigga Plies. They didn't pay the niggas and shit. He said Plies like 5 feet, bro. He raps about his brother's life. I said, man, y'all was looking like the Dallas Cowboy line in the 90s, walking this nigga to the stage, huh?
Wow, man. Wow. Them Dallas Cowboy motherfuckers in the 90s, there was some big niggas.
Yeah, this nigga 5 foot. Every nigga benching like 3 plus 300, 315, and I said, yeah. Something just told me like this. Man, I don't do club security, bro. I just don't, bro.
No, because bro, you be in Detroit, bro. The Midwest is retarded, bro. You got Milwaukee, you got Racine, you got you gonna
turn this down?
You got Gary. Nah, bro.
All money. Look, all money ain't good, buddy. I learned that at a young age. He said the fact Wilder's still dangerous is the reason. Rock One said Wilder's still dangerous is the reason the fights needs to happen. We need to see if he is who we think. I mean, true, yeah, he still building capital up, bro. And if he put out Big Baby Ennis, it's gonna be a lot of slow say. Oh, he wasn't ready. He was a baby.
They're gonna have to give Wilder $50 million to come back. Yeah,
look, I'm saying no. He was complaining, but if he strikes Anderson, he gonna be the most hated? Why you do that to Big Baby? He was our next heavy. All it takes is one. And one thing they don't talk about Wilder right hand or him, that shit is fast. It's like a dog bite. My uncle told me back then, why you scared of dog? And my uncle told me, why you scared of dogs? I said, shit, them niggas bite. He said, that bite is fast. That's their only weapon. I said, shit, it's fast.
Yeah, bro. Like, I not see Wilder really clip dudes with that right hand and game over.
But
like, it's all of a sudden, bro.
Yeah, nobody talks about the velocity on his shot, bro. That's where he get his torque is where he get the power at, bro.
He telegraphed the right hand, bro. What are you talking
about? I would agree. That's his only problem, that he telegraphs it. It's fast, but he telegraphs it, man.
Bro, when it lands, let me say this. Keith Thurman telegraph every shot that he throw that's looping, bro. Jamel Charlo telegraph if you fast enough to get away with it, bro, you dangerous. Now, if they just threw it how they threw it, it's fine.
But both of those guys have more skills than Wilder, though, that they can get away with telegraphing it, though.
But if you can't, but look, man, Tyson Fury, and he like a car that got into a car accident. He the only nigga that could take that shit, bro.
Yeah, because the only way that I saw Wilder did find some improvement on the right hand was in the last fight with Fury. He actually was disguising the right hand. And that's why he hit Fury twice. He disguised it, and he let Fury walk into the right hand, that was probably what's his trainer again, Malik Scott. That was probably credit to Malik Scott.
If he would have probably listened.
To me, Malik fucked Wilder up that last fight, though.
Nah.
Who?
Man, it was Wilder's fault. It's Wilder allowed himself to be effed up. If he
Malik was in there sound like Virgil Ortiz. You can do it, Dre. It sound like Virgil Hunter.
Man, you're not making no sense. Make sense, bro. I mean, Wilder went to the 11th round in the last fight.
But what I'm saying,
the second fight, he got knocked out in the second round.
But saying though, but listen, the thing, you switched trainers, but you really didn't do no better with the new trainer than you did.
He did do better. He went to the 11th round. He didn't get knocked out. He didn't get knocked out in the 7th.
Bro, he went to the final round in the first one too, man. It was 3 fights, man. So you mean to tell me he looked a lot better? You mean to tell he looked a lot better?
The first. Let me tell you something. In the first fight,
bro, you got selective memory, man.
Fury was 400 pounds. He was drinking. He was drugging. He was sniffing. I don't know what he wasn't doing. Okay, and he came into the ring. Okay, and fought to a draw with the supposed baddest man in the land. Now, I mean, makes sense, bro. In the next 2 fights, when he actually got into physical shape, we all saw what happened. Okay, so you gotta look at what's going on, bro. Don't look at what you think in your vain imagination, bro. Look at the facts,
bro. I'm looking at what's going on.
Y'all need your own podcast. Y'all should be epic, bro. Y'all get way more subs than me.
I'm about to make some money with the foreigner, man. Man, DM me, man. I think we can make some money with each other, man. Let's all out.
I want to make some too. What's up?
The foreigner in Mississippi and the foreigner. That'll work.
Hey, that's the one. That's it.
Let's talk about this random shit, man. Let's talk about random shit.
But TBE to be.
Shit Monday. Let's copyright that shit Monday for CJ next year.
TBE.
Hold on. If you're from Mississippi, contact me immediately. If you're from outside the USA, contact me immediately. We got signing bonus money on the line. Signing bonus money.
But to Junebug's point, he was right though. Like at the end of the day, he really didn't do any much better. And the only reason why he went to the 7th round is because Mark Breland mercifully stopped that fight. At the end of the day, if Mark Breland didn't stop that fight, do you think we have a third one? No. Mm-hmm. Like at the end of the day, I really, really did.
Oh, we lost him? What happened?
Yeah, I was about to say, was that me or was that him? He just disappeared.
That's him.
Oh. But the reason why I say that, man, because what other trainer? It's like I wanted Mark Breland to tell something like throw the jab or something. It's like all he
he had all the attributes to really be America's heavyweight champion, bro. 100%. And he fucked it up.
I agree.
He had all the attributes. Like watching this dude, but like. At the end of the day, bro, you can't take the hood silly shit out of a dude who hasn't had anything. Like Deontay Wilder don't really come from much. He hasn't had much, and mind you, this was his last resort. He wanted to be a basketball player, bro. But his little girl had spina bifida, and he made that promise. But what's been lost in translation, I may not like what Deontay Wilder did in certain respects, but like you have to respect that man because he made that promise to his little girl, and his little girl forever gonna be good. You gotta respect a man like that.
Yeah, and no doubt.
But for him, of course, 100%. You gotta respect him for that. But we're not talking about that.
I know, but overall, but in boxing, overall, man, he fucked it up. Like he fucked it up.
I'm not talking about making money in boxing. I'm talking about boxing.
I'm talking.
Let's stop saying the F word.
He fucked it up. Yeah, no.
Let's stop saying the F word. Let's stop saying the F word.
He messed it up. He messed it up in terms of skill. In terms of skill, that guy could do everything if you really put his mind to it, bro.
Yeah, you guys fell in love with the power. But hold on, let me do this. Michael say left. Hold on. Ernest said I saw that. Boost and Ugas the best fight at 54. Boost and Ugas the best fight at 54. I don't know.
They would not want to fight him, bro, because let's really look at it.
Hold on. Ernest Terry says, fellow Alabamian, he said, former boxer, Deontay needs to get up at 5 a.m. every morning and run 6 miles. I could tell you he doesn't do road. Or he said he don't do miles.
That's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about when I said he failed him, man. It's like he came in with the same old condition he
said he don't run miles. He said he runs sprints. You can't run sprints. That's basketball, something that has intervals in there. Boxing, you run miles just not for the physical condition. You run miles for the mental
condition.
Yeah, the mental conditioning. That's Fury. All Fury do is run. They say he's a cardio freak. Finney say, "What's up, CJ? I think Jaron, the truth off top. I think I like him better than Virgil, and I'm Mexican. Laugh out loud. Shout out to Vinny. Yeah, I like Jaron better than Virgil too, but they both can punch. Anything can and will happen. If they fight, I pay for that one. I ain't gonna lie. They fight tomorrow. I pre-order my pay-per-view. what most don't realize is Wilder has a 1-2 when he decides to actually throw it. Yeah, you're right. He don't never throw the one.
It's telegraph, yeah.
But you can telegraph. If you that fast, you can telegraph, bro. It don't even matter. If you that fast,
he dropped Fury with a 1-2 punch.
But when you fight somebody skilled as Fury, and Fury can tell when you finna tap with that left then 2 times and then come with that right, here it comes.
But man, he once a few times he was too fast for it.
It wasn't that he was too fast. He was that when he dropped Fury with that right hand. What happened was he threw the jab first, okay, and Fury tried to block the jab, and then he was covering his eyes when he blocked the jab, and then
and he got hit right on top of the head and boom.
Yeah, the right hand came right behind it. When Fury opened his glove to look, the right hand caught him right on top of the head. So that was he disguised the jab. He disguised the right hand with the jab, which was a good move, but. He couldn't stick.
What type of headache do you think? What type of headache do you think Fury had after the fight? But good lord, to take a shot.
He got. I mean, Fury's as tough as nails, man. That guy.
He took some years off.
Good condition too.
They took some years off their career for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, tough as old leather boots, man. I'm telling you that, man, because that right hand he got caught with, and that was the second knockdown in that round. I said, "Oh, Deontay Wilder might do it." Then Deontay Wilder.
Me too. That was his last. That was his last chance to actually do something.
But you know what happened?
Conditioning
defeated Wilder. Okay.
Oh, he was tired, man. He was tired after he threw the first punch to the stomach.
And this is what I'm talking about, bro.
And that goes back to what I was saying.
This is lax. This is lax condition, man. It's lax.
You got if it's good enough for Joe Louis, Sugar Ray Robinson, Jack Dempsey, Jake LaMotta, and Sugar Ray
Mike Tyson,
Crawford.
You gotta run them miles, bro. It's hard, but running 3 things about running miles, man. It builds up condition. It builds up conditioning for the mental. It builds up mental fortitude, and it boosts work ethic, bro. When you see people get addicted to running distance, bro, nine times out of 10, that never leaves them. That never really leaves. Like weightlifting leaves you. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas cycle on and off of weightlifting, but people that run miles, man, they tend to be more dedicated. Longer than guys that lift weights.
Trust me.
Malik Scott did the best he could, bro. He did the best he could with what he had. And what he had was a guy who wasn't disciplined, a guy who didn't want to run, a guy who didn't want to do the necessary things that you need to do as an elite fighter. Okay. So he had to work around that. Okay. Because if he didn't work around that, the ego that he had in front of him wouldn't allow him to work. So he had to work what he had, and he did a pretty good job as far as I can see. You can't, what he had to do in the short time he had to do it was almost mission impossible, bro. But he did his best. So,
Yeah, let me get off here and let y'all watch the fights, man. If I ain't on after the fight, I'll be on tomorrow afternoon, man.
Peace, bro.
Appreciate y'all.
All right.
Peace.